I was one of the first generation of students who were very out at school. And I came from school straight into Chevron. And at the time, it was pretty much common knowledge that you had to be going back into the closet to actually have an actual career with any company.
It was unbearable. It was living in the closet. You could not be your true self. You could not talk about your family. If you did, it was in general. It was probably the hardest part of my life.
A number of us met and decided that we wanted to form this employee club.
Soon after we formed, we agreed that we should write a letter to the company.
And in that letter, we said, we are the Chevron Lesbian and Gay Employee Association. And we're going to be asking for some employee rights going forward. We finally said, okay, it's time to sign the letter. Who's going to sign it? And 5 of us were brave enough, or maybe foolish enough, to say, okay, we'll do it. Late 1993, Chevron announced its latest version of the EEO statement, and it includes sexual orientation.
We wanted to march in the Gay Pride Parade as an employee group. And so we created a banner, and we created this T-shirt. This T-shirt is based on, at that time, a very popular Chevron ad that had a tagline that said, "People do." And so it said, basically, people are gay.
Scary but proud to walk down the streets of San Francisco saying we're Chevron. The most exciting moment for me as a member of CLGEA is the day that Chevron announced that they were giving domestic partner benefits to their employees. It meant a lot to my family personally, and a lot to all of us who had been working over the past years.
The Pride Network was the blueprint for the ecosystem that we have created for diversity and inclusion in Chevron, and was the very, very first of our 12 networks.
There are 13 chapters globally. The majority of them are in the United States, but we have a chapter in the Philippines, in England, in Australia, and in Canada.
We were the first U.S. energy company to have domestic partner benefits. This has resulted in us being recognized around the globe for being a leader. The Pride Network was responsible for us maintaining 100 rating on the Corporate Equality Index by the HRC. We were the first energy company that had really inclusive transgender health benefits. We won the Out and Equal Audi Award for employment leadership in LGBT employees.
The expectation is just there that everybody is treated with respect, that you want to have an inclusive environment. It all fits, and it all fits because of the Chevron way and our diversity philosophy. It's in our DNA.
Coming to work every day and being out and being able to share about my life and experiences at work, then why would I go somewhere else?
To work for a company like Chevron is great because I don't feel like I have to, there's not any part of me that I feel like I have to hold back. It's been really nice to work in a company that makes you feel like family from the day you walk through the door.
There's a large number of employees who still probably have not come out as LGBTQ or even allies. And I think the more that people share their stories, the more comfortable it makes for the other employees to come out and share their story.
It's hard to even think about what these accomplishments mean to me now because they're just normal for me. They're just part of being treated like every other employee at Chevron. So I have to really think hard and think back to when things were not the way they are now, because now I'm just treated like everybody else.
Diversity and inclusion are so important to Chevron's success, and it takes every one of us to foster a truly inclusive culture, which often means confronting our unconscious biases that can create barriers and limit opportunities for everyone to bring their authentic selves to work. So I'm now making a conscious effort not to assume, but to ask. which helps me build a better understanding of people and situations, stronger relationships with my coworkers, and a work environment where everyone can authentically deliver their best every day.